So let's talk about a class name. Class name is obviously the name of the attribute, and it's okay, not as good as an ID, and use it only if you must. Sometimes it may be unique, sometimes it's not. That's for you to figure out whether it gives you a unique identifier. So for example, if we come back to our automation testing practice page and we hover over this button that says click this button using class, this one has a class. So you guys can see here that its attribute is named class and then its value is button class example. So if we take this value and we come over to our Selenium IDE, and rather than doing this, I'm going to do it for you guys from scratch. We'll do the standard driver dot. First, let me set it equal to a variable. Var equals, actually we don't even need to because I created a private element up here. So all we have to do is element equals, we don't have to declare it. Driver dot find element by how class name and supply the value, and then scroll over here, put the semicolon. Let me come back here, uncomment that so that it navigates back, and let me comment this so that it doesn't do that. Control KC is quickly to comment. You can also just highlight, go to edit, advanced, and comment selection. Okay, that's in Visual Studio 2015. I think in the other ones it's a little bit different because I think in 2013 it was like Control CU or something. I forget. It's annoying how they always change it, but that's what it is for me now. But you guys can do it through the advanced edit. Anyway, so now we have that set. So if I run this, and actually let's do a debug. I'm going to do debug. Pulls up our unit test runner. Then it pulls up the browser. So now we're here. If we step over this, we're going to have our element stored. You guys can see we can look at it easily right here. That's why I like that two-line technique. You can see its size, tag name input, text doesn't have any text, whatever else. And now if we hit, oops, and of course I forgot to do the click. So one nice thing about Visual Studio is it allows you sometimes to edit on the fly in debugging mode. So if I do element.click, put that in there, so now it's going to click. And you see right now this arrow is pointing to this line. I can actually move it up one, like that. So now it's going to do this line instead. So I'm going to step over, and now it clicked. And check it out, button success. Because it was button success, it means it clicked on the right button. And now we can just go ahead and do an F5 to run through everything. And the reason I did the F5 is because I added a test cleanup method here at the end of the test so that it does a driver.close and the driver.quit. And let me pin this over here so that it stops bothering me. Excellent. And so the driver.close and the driver.quit, you can see this one closes the current window, quitting the browser, and then the quit quits this driver, closing every associated window. Excellent. So I'm going to save that.